right. I didn't realize the room was going to be this big. Good afternoon, Principal Thompson, faculty and staff, platform guests, our many family and friends, and of course the NSCC graduating class of Shelburne Campus 2016. It's truly an honor to have the opportunity to speak here with you today. We've all come to NSCC this year for many different backgrounds, yet all with a similar goal in mind: to better ourselves. Some came straight out of high school, while many of us came after deciding to take our lives in a new direction. All of us had the drive for change, and we needed something more out of our lives. It was something we realized was within our grasp thanks to the programs at NSCC. I'll admit my entrance to college wasn't as gracefully planned out as it could have been. Last summer, I was stuck in a job that I wasn't enjoying. I knew that I wanted to change and that an education was the best way to go about it. It took a long time for me to think about it and decide what I wanted to take, but I knew that I wanted to go with a trade. In mid-August, one of my best friends called me up and told me that he was applying to NSCC to take the plumbing program. My response was not one of congratulations, but an unexpected, "So when do we start?" A couple days later, we applied, and within 4 days, I had received my acceptance letter. I had just been accepted to college. Cue panic. In a rush, I called and found a room, quit my job of 4 years, and was moved down to Shelburne. Like many of you, I didn't know what to expect when starting college. I hadn't been in a classroom in, well, let's just say a few years. I was the only female in my class. I started the first week off sitting by myself, keeping fairly quiet, and focusing in on the classroom. The second week, my best friend got accepted, and my attention span went a little bit downhill. Thankfully, we had Kurt, who was a fantastic instructor and did his best to keep us in line, although it was a challenge some days. If we weren't shouting the class on our walk through the halls, we were singing Shania Twain really loudly in the shop. Having started out the year nervous and overwhelmed, I felt life began to settle down as we all got into our new routines. The more I went to class and took in, the more I wanted to learn. I found myself doing things I hadn't realized I was previously capable of. I felt a great confidence growing within me, and it's one that I'm determined to take with me for the rest of my life. The school year finished out quite well. I'm leaving here determined to put my best foot forward and go into every day with a thirst for knowledge. It's an amazing feeling to see success on the horizon. We are all standing here today because we've overcome challenges. We've worked hard and persevered, passing any test that school and life has ever handed us. Constantly pushing ourselves and growing to reach the places we are today. Our latest accomplishment will conclude with us walking across the stage, receiving our certificates, and racing out the door to our cars. Graduates, you should all be very proud of yourselves. You've put so much time and effort in, along with great determination and confidence in yourself, and it shows. All the effort has finally paid off, and we can finally say that we are on our way to fulfilling careers. Now, I'd like to take a moment to thank all the faculty and staff. You've all had a hand in helping us students gain the knowledge and confidence we've needed to be standing here today. I've said since early on in the school year that I felt very grateful for having chosen Shelburne Campus to be the one that I attended, and the feeling has never left me. With a small group of staff and students, NSCC Shelburne feels less like a school and more like a community. You're made to feel very welcome on day one, and that feeling never leaves, thanks to the help of these wonderful people. From instructors helping with projects and assignments to needing something as simple as a hug from Kelly at the security desk. And you cannot talk about the school year and not mention Donna in the kitchen. Seeing her smile every day was just such a joy, and she always had a great story to tell you. It honestly felt like a home away from home. Now I'm going to start the waterworks. Okay. We must also acknowledge those that supported us and made it possible for us to have this college experience. I want to take a second to thank everybody in attendance. Parents, family, friends, mentors. You've encouraged us and kept us grounded all these years. We hope that you continue to support us in the next leg of our journey. Linus Pauling once said, satisfaction of one's curiosity is one of the greatest sources of happiness in life. Graduates, I hope you leave here with a great drive and curiosity, one that pushes you to think about the work that you're doing and the world around you. Those who go into the world curious will gain the most knowledge in and out of their field. They will become the innovators of tomorrow and find a deep sense of satisfaction in what they can do. So I hope when you leave here today, you leave here constantly curious as we enter a world of endless possibilities, and I hope you take advantage of all of that. Thank you.